like Howard, I was on Howard Stern show as much as anybody, and
yeah.
he was great at that time, and then he went woke.
If woke means I can't get behind Trump, which is what I think it means, or that I support people who want to be transgender, or I'm for the vaccine, well, dude, call me woke as you fucking want. I'm not for stupidity. I am woke, motherfucker, and I love it.
And since he's gone woke, his ratings have gone down the tubes, and he sort of went anti-Trump for a couple of reasons. But I was on his show a lot.
Are you calling? I have nothing to say. I'm sorry.
And I was there for just about all of them, the best of. We had good shows. It was good.
You know, so I got to tell you something. I'm as paranoid as he is. You know that when I go to a urinal, I am afraid to go in a urinal?
Hey, how about the guys that stand there grabbing the urinal for balance? Okay?
Yeah, I would never grab...
Tell me. You ever watch? I watch in amazement. They're standing there grabbing the urinal for balance.
There are guys holding a urinal, and then they're touching themselves.
And then they come up and they say, Mr. Trump, I'm a big fan. I'd like to shake your hand.
When a guy comes up to you and wants to shake
your hand... And then you're a bad guy.
Right.
When you say, excuse me, you were just holding the urinal.
Best of Howard Stern. I don't want to promote it necessarily, but...
I don't hate the guy. I hate the people who vote for him. I think they're stupid. I don't think I do. I'll be honest with you. I have no respect for you.
I mean, you've been on TV a lot.
A lot of shows.
I mean, would you rule out, I'm not saying now, but would you ever rule out doing reality TV again? Like, what about hosting Love Island?
So, you know, I had The Apprentice for 12 years.
Oh, I know.
14 seasons, but 12 years, a lot of time. They wanted to renew me for 5 years. They were all set to do it, and I didn't want to do it. I wanted to run for... I said I wanted to run for president. Mark Burnett, who's a great guy, and, you know, the producer and all of the people from NBC, everybody came up to see me to talk me out of running. They said, it's not possible to win. Nobody's ever done that. I mean, and nobody ever gives up primetime show. It was a big hit. And they wanted to do a 5-year extension. I said, no, that's actually when I knew I was going to do it.
You could be president. Do you ever think about anything like that?
No.
Really, never?
No.
Why?
I wouldn't make a good president.
You don't think you'd be good?
I wouldn't really pass any of the things that you have to pass to, but I guess Trump did it.
Yeah, no.
You would be a Boy Scout like a man. Yeah.
One thing about a politician, they always revert back to where they were at the beginning, because that's what their natural inclination. And I had a deal worked out with China, with President Xi directly, that he was going to give. You know, China has the death penalty. I said to him, do you have a drug problem? When I first met him, he looked at me like, what a stupid question.
Exactly.
He said, no drug problem. I said, well, what do you do? Death penalty, immediate death penalty. And I said, that sounds... He said, without it, I talked to him a lot about it. He said, without it, you know, China was a drug-loaded country years ago. Other countries, much smaller, would take it over because they were all
wasted,
drugged out with the opium and the poppy, and they had a big problem. But they execute drug dealers. They have absolutely no drug problem. Singapore has no drug problem, and it's not nice to talk about, but it's the only way you're going to solve the problem. China 5,000 years it goes back. Seems to be 5,000. Right? 5,000 at least. And I guess the oldest culture, they say, is Egypt at 8,000. 8,000.
埃及更古老一些，但是呢，文化没有断过流的，始终传承下来，只有中国。
But the Chinese civilization is
So this is your original form, very much. Yeah, it really is.
这就是原来的文化。对，就我们这些人也是原来的人。
And people like us,
黑头发、黄皮肤，传承下来的。我们叫龙的传人。
Red hair, yellow skin. We call ourselves the inheritance people going down from dragon. The sons and daughters of dragons.
That's good. One thing about a politician, they always revert back to where they were at the beginning, because that's what their natural inclination. But in terms of getting a drug-free country, you can't have that unless you have the death penalty for the dealers.
All right, we got to take a break.
Taking it as a maybe on Love Island.